Alright traders, we're looking at S&P 500 mini futures. The structure right now is quite bullish. We had an initial spike that played out with a break push to a new high. We had a high-low breakout pullback, first high probability setup for the day, and the market continued to trend higher quite significantly. Now, I can see that we have one leg, so I can measure the first leg, copy it, and let's say project the price target, something like this. The market keeps pushing higher and overall move looks quite structured. So when I'm watching this, I was looking for some bigger pattern, but you can see there is no third swing confirmation. Okay, as a price action trader, I always need to identify a channel. We're exceeding the measured move, so it looks like the uptrend may be the pattern. I cannot really take any trade so far because we don't have good high probability pattern to like a pullback at the EMA. I'm going to redraw the downtrend working lower, micro double top count reset, first entry long. Okay, I can only consider going long once I see push above EMA, but notice what happened. Market completely reversed down and we have very clean trend working lower. So at this point, I'm asking myself a question, hold on, this uptrend is probably not valid because the push down looks so structured. In fact, there's a nice downtrend that aligns with the EMA. And because there's no third swing confirmation, we have to delete the channel in case you're playing the channel. It was just short-term structure, break, push to new high. So this is how the day started. But now we have clean downtrend working lower, and now we have simple bias to navigate. Simple structure, once again, always identify channel. You want candles to be fitting nice. And this channel is very confirmed, a lot of confirmations. So I am looking for second entry short to like a pullback at the EMA. Okay, I have a structure, which is bearish. I have the key entry point, trend is down, we're at the EMA, and I want to see a high probability pattern, which is the second entry short at the EMA. So I'm going to use the counting technique and look for breaks below. First break here, pullback. You have a second entry short above EMA as an inside bar, so I definitely cannot take just yet. Okay, we're breaking lower, so at this point, uptrend, play with the break new high, which is important. This is telling me that the bullish correction is over. Push below EMA is telling us, okay, downtrend needs to get new low tested, following the trend line rules. I'm looking for a low high confirmation setup. We broke above, but I'm still expecting new low. This was significant trend down. Uptrend played out. Decisive break below EMA, and we have lower high confirmation setup. It's not the easiest lower high to take because it's a little bit too steep. There is no bullish bar pullback in between. It is a new high for entry long failure. I like how broad this break is, this structure right here. Breaking new high, strong push down, and it really looks like the downtrend is new low. It's not a bad trade, a little bit more aggressive, but decent lower high to test the new low, and downtrend played out. So right now in the market, downtrend played out. So we're gonna pause, looking to go short. Okay, we need new structure. There can be new market cycle. Okay, we have some residual bearish momentum. You have a second entry short, excuse me, this is a double trap, but you still cannot take. You cannot really take even this lower high. Remember, we are not pattern traders. Okay, we have an uptrend working higher, downtrend played to break new low. You can be tempted drawing a wider channel, but you can tell once again, no third swing confirmation, and you have overshoot. If you're not going to draw overshoot, you have no bounces here. So this is channel that doesn't fit well at all. So because this channel doesn't fit well at all, you can delete the channel and really gain confidence that the downtrend played out with the break push to new low, and we can have new market cycle. We have price session trending higher, and this entire structure looks quite bullish. Definitely like a new trend is about to start rather than this shortened channel being breaking new high. So I'm gonna start at the bottom, connect the swing, and trying to identify some bigger channel. Problem is, it looks like we have potential overshoot. You know, I can put it like this, a little bit too broad. If I'm gonna put it like this, I have overshoot right here. Without overshoot, it's very close here. Both really look good. The alternatives, and you have a new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long. If you have the overshoot right here, it's better to be patient. Honestly, it looks like overshoot because you will first use this swing and you have the second swing here, and then only the third swing broke higher, you reverse down. This is a second entry long, nice bullish bar though. This is a decent trade to consider because downtrend played out. You can see we are trading a big trend range, which means market trends tend to pivot quickly. This is a decent trade to consider. I'm going to market second entry long at the EMA, decent bullish bar. This would have ended up being a losing trade, stopping you out just by a few ticks. And market ended up going where you thought it was going to go. You have so like a halo here, but you have to use the bar entry. At this point, it's quite congested. I mean, it's not a bad trade, but I was personally waiting this entire area out. It's going quite sideways. I mean, if you're going to use something in order, maybe, but you can see it's going quite sideways, so it's not the cleanest trade. But it is the high-low confirmation. You're back above EMA. Trendline is holding. A little bit stronger confirmation that prices are going to go higher. You have significant push up, so the trend is still in play. I have to redraw the downtrend. There's always correction present inside of every trending market. And we're pushing above EMA. In fact, notice how far up we retrace this downtrend. So I am looking for failed second entry short above EMA to test the new high. I'm not really expecting new low now because I'm going to combine overshoot with the fact that the uptrend is new high. So I have two reasons for prices to go higher. And a failed second entry short would be the second attempt by the market to test the new low, and that would be sufficient. Can I get a failed second entry short? I can, but there is no trigger above this bullish bar, so I cannot really take it. I cannot go long above this inside bar, so I have to remain patient. No setup here, no signal bar, nothing here just yet. Okay, we have significant leg working lower, break almost new low, and push above EMA. Okay, so now if I'm going to zoom back, we have one leg down, break, second leg down, and because we're going sideways for quite a while, I can draw new consolidation, something like this. Okay, uptrend into consolidation, downtrend played out. So here, high low would be okay because high low right at the EMA, because you're not only confirming the fact that uptrend is new high, you're also confirming that we are bouncing off of these lows, so like a triple bottom. So this is why when you can combine trend range with the trend line rule, the high low here would be actually safe to consider, but there was no high low. You just have pushed to new high, uptrend played out. So right now I'm going to pause, looking to go long, and I am thinking right now about trend range rules, because uptrend played out, we are in a trend range, so we have a new high first entry long. So I was looking for a failed second entry long below EMA. Uptrend played out, we're coming off the range highs. You have failed second entry long here, but it's an inside bar and a really big one. I cannot take inside bar like this, so I have to remain patient. Additional push up, you have a failed breakout here, but problem is, why we didn't go from the top to the bottom here? Okay, yes, you have big two legs to new high, measure move, one leg up, break, second leg up. The problem is, why prices didn't go to the support here? You have empty room, high, low, and push higher. I don't think this failed breakout is sufficient enough. I think you need some lower high below EMA. Can I get it? No, I have very steep lower high without a pullback. It looks like a one push down. Like there is not even first entry long. I definitely cannot take this just yet. But I am thinking about failed second entry long, especially after this decisive push below EMA. Further confirming that we are in a trend range, according to range rules, you want to sell high. So we have first entry long, pullback. Can I get a failed second entry long at the EMA? No failed second entry long. So if you're not going to get a failed second entry long, and the downtrend is still in play, you are expecting second entry short at the EMA, okay? So we are in range, we have a downtrend working lower, it's following the rules. Can I get a second entry short? New low counting technique, first entry short. We already have new low made, so I cannot really take this second entry short because it's technically first entry short, and this downtrend already played out. So I gotta be careful. Downtrend played out with the break, push to a new low, and we actually have a second entry long. Okay, we have a downtrend, quite a broad break. We're going quite sideways, push to new low, first entry long, second entry long, and it's a multiple test. Okay, I actually like this trade. I tried to take this trade because it's a second entry long at the support, decent bar. I didn't get filled here because you can see there was very big spike up, so I didn't get filled on this bar, and prices reversed down. Okay, so here you are expecting for buyers to buy at the bottom and prices to go back above EMA. The fact that we got rejected like this is a good sign that cannot go long now. Okay, hopefully it makes sense. Here you have a just downtrend breaking low, and this is your first bullish reversal attempt for prices to go to the resistance. But because EMA keeps holding every time and you're wedged like this, okay, why the bulls are struggling to break above EMA? This right here is a trap. Sometimes beginner traders, they will get trapped going long on a setup like this, but this was pivotal. Since this push off the bottom didn't push above EMA, and you're back below, and EMA is holding so many times, I cannot take this second entry long. Actually, it's not second entry long, but the support bounce. It's too squeezed, EMA held too strong, and this means sellers are in the market. So market continues to go lower, and because we have such a substantial push down, I need to redraw bigger downtrend. Actually, we have a lot of confirmations. Okay, your breakout, pullback, most breakouts will fail, at least temporarily. But you can see you don't want to be fading, you don't want to be buying because the EMA keeps holding so many times. It's telling you that the structure is too bearish. So now we have nice downtrend working lower. And I want to see second entry short at the EMA. I'm going to redraw the uptrend working higher. Okay, because we're breaking above EMA and the uptrend is in play, I need to see a lower high below. I was really expecting lower high here. We had stronger pullback. Okay, never mind, because it's still visual to like a pullback. Uptrend played out with the break, push to new high. You have a new high, first entry long. Felt second entry long would be okay. You would be considering felt second entry long. Downtrend needs new low, 2 legs up. Because we have significant spike down, I'm looking for new low for 2 channels. Actually, I had it a little bit like this, still with overshoot, but I had it where 2 downtrend need new low. And we have second entry short. You have a second entry short of the EMA. You have a little bit of overshoot, but the thing is, you have such a nice break push to new high, and 2 trends need new low. This one and this one. Strong tier 1 signal bar. I think this is definitely a great trade. I took this trade myself. Even though you have a small overshoot, you're breaking new high, which is good. You're at the EMA and 2 trends down need new low. Really looks like a solid trade. You have a lower high, but you basically cannot go short now because you're going short directly into these lows. So you have to go short here. This is way too far down. Okay, scalp was made. Short-term channel played out. I was expecting new low for the main channel, but market reversed to the upside. So we as traders, we can't argue with the market. I'm just gonna remain patient. Market is trending to the upside. Okay. Oh, now it's getting way too late. The market is about to close now. So this is the overall structure for today. This week has been quite slow. There were days where you can find a lot of good trades, but for the most part you get few trades, but today you also can find few decent trades. So it ended up being okay day after all. I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day, and I'm gonna talk to you next time. If you like your trading,